Are you teachable? The extent to which that's true determines the height to which you'll attain achievement or success or even a measure of happiness in life. You have to be able to learn and you have to be able to adapt to things that are happening around you so that you can be the best possible version of yourself. Now, that leads me to kind of the purpose of this post, which is just a quick one I wanted to do about why coaching. You know, there are a lot of people that go to coaches. I mean, if you go to any high school, there's a coach. The colleges have coach. Any kind of sports team has a coach, has a leadership, but there are lots of different types of coaches. There are life coaches. There are executive coaches for businesses. There are many different versions of coaching. And why do they matter? Why do they exist? Today's video, I want to talk about the reasons why coaching is important. Even if, let's say, you are a high-powered executive and you've achieved a vast measure of success, the reality is you have not yet reached as high as you can go. And also, the higher that you go, the more difficult it becomes to attain the next level. So today I want to talk about 5 reasons why coaching matters. So the first reason is that you cannot see what you cannot see. If you're out on the field and you're running a play and you're completely screwing it up, you're leaving openings for the other team, you're fumbling the ball, you're making mistakes, oftentimes you can't realize the reasons why you're making those mistakes. But someone else on the outside observing the situation can see far more clearly and can tell you, okay, well, what you need to do in that situation is to step this way, to move here. Instead of doing that, you need to do this. Typically, someone with experience and objectivity can show you things that you may not be aware of yourself. And so not being able to see what you can't see is very similar to not knowing what you don't know. So a coach can come alongside and can help you to understand some things about yourself and about your situation, or even about the problem that you're facing, that you might not be able to figure out no matter how smart or creative you are, simply because you're too close to the situation. So having a coach can help you to overcome in that way. Second reason is you need accountability, right? I need accountability. We all need accountability. If left to ourselves, we'll usually make not great decisions. Some people are very good at creating their own structure, at creating their own system of doing things, you know, the right way to do things, the wrong way to do things. But without accountability, we tend to kind of slide off the rails. We lose focus. We stop pushing forward. So you need someone that can be that quote unquote accountability partner for you, to tell you that, hey, you know what, you're not exercising like you used to exercise. You're not learning and educating yourself the way that you used to do that. You don't have the drive. Maybe you're doing some things that are detrimental, that are harmful to you and to others around you. You need someone that can call you out on those things. Someone that's not so close in your sphere of influence that they're biased or that you're biased towards them. Someone that can objectively say, you're messing up here, you need to course correct. The third reason is you need support. Now, hopefully you have a good support system. Maybe you have family, maybe you have friends, co-workers, others around you that can support you and uplift you. A coach can specifically do this by recognizing the areas where you're weak and building those areas, but also recognizing your strengths and teaching you to play to those strengths so that you can stack success upon success and be even better at what you're doing, and even stronger. And so that support is critical, and that's something that a coach can do for you. Number 4, you need tools and resources. So you might have a lot of knowledge about a particular subject. You might have a lot of resources at your disposal, but there will be things at certain junctures that you don't have. And these are things that can only be provided when a coach can point out, this is how you do this particular thing. This is where you connect with this resource. That might be by introducing you directly, or it might be by teaching you a particular skill set. So being able to build up the tools in your toolbox, so to speak, being able to build up your resources, being able to build up your skills and your capacities will open doors for new avenues of possibility. Fifth, you need to reach your potential in order to live your best life. Now, you look at the top performers, those that are in the top tier that you might call very successful financially or emotionally or whatever the case might be. Maybe it's a celebrity, maybe it's someone that's very successful in their company. These are people that are getting closer to their ideal self. And that means that they're improving themselves physically, they're improving themselves mentally, they're improving themselves emotionally. And because of that, they are rising through the ranks. Think about the opposite, those that don't develop themselves, those that you would say are very far from their ideal self, they're not reaching their potential. When that occurs, you are cutting off opportunities to grow and to be able to access the best things that life has to offer for you. So reaching your potential is vital to living the very best life. And I'm not talking about just from a financial perspective. I mean, it's true in that regard, but also in terms of overall happiness. Because the more that you're able to live authentically, the more that you're able to live consistently, the more that you're able to make precise decisions that impact the course of your future, the better that future is going to be. And that's one of the things that a coach will help you to do. And then here's a bonus. You need the right coach. There's a reason why certain teams are successful, why they have a track record of victory. And then there's a reason why, other teams are floundering, why they can't seem to win a game. And if they do, they kind of luck into it. The reason is that, certain teams have consistent, victorious, outstanding coaches. Now, whether that is a coach in the business realm or in the sports realm or whatever that might be, people recognize the importance of solid leadership that can make a difference. So my suggestion is, whether that's through Kinged or through another agency, find a coach with a consistent track record that can help expand your capabilities, that can expand your skill sets, that can show you what you don't see, that can hold you accountable when you're making mistakes, that can support you and build your strengths, that can provide those tools, those resources that you need that will help you to reach your full potential. Until next time, don't just be transformed, be king.